Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on the program, it is round number 21 of the Rush Sim Racing Midget Super League. Tonight, yes, we are here in the famous Tulsa Expo Center, here at the Chili Bowl. Good evening, race friends. Brett Wheeler joined soon to be by James Rice in the commentary booth as we get set for round number 21. 8-lap heat races, a 40-lap main event. And a question will be, can Hayden Cardwell, can he go back-to-back after round number 9? He picked up the Chili Bowl win earlier on in the season, coming off last week at the Knoxville Raceway. It was Harry Stewart getting the job done. And we go back to round number 19 at the Fairbury American Legion Speedway, where Joel Berkeley picked up the win. And then prior to that, 3 weeks ago, round 18 of the dirt track at Charlotte, Caden Brown picks up a 35-lap main event. We're now moving to what is the third part of the season, the final third. Round number 21 tonight here at the Chili Bowl. Next week we'll take a week off. Then we'll come back on September the 2nd, round number 22. Round 22 at the Williams Grove Speedway, followed by round 23 at Lernerville. And the 24th round is going to be at the Volusia Speedway Park, September 16th, followed by round 25, September 23rd at the Kokomo Speedway. Then round 26, Eldora. And the final 4 rounds, rounds 27, 28, 29, and 30, they are all a part of the second running of the MSL, the Midget Super League Speed Weeks. Round number 27, which is going to be night 1 at Lanier, October 5th, followed by round number 28. Speed Week night number 2, USA International Speedway, October 6, October 7. Round 29 is Limaland. That is night 3 of Speed Week. And we'll take October 8th off. And then come back with the final round, round number 30, which happens to be the penultimate round of the final round championship night. Not only for the MSL Midget Super League Speed Week, but of course, the Rush Sim Racing Championship finale, October 9. 35 laps at the dirt track at Charlotte. Looking forward to that one. Welcome back in to the commentary box here once again, Mr. James Rice. How you doing, buddy?
I'm well, thanks, Brett. Thank you very much, and good to be back here at the Chili Bowl at Tulsa, Oklahoma, and seeing these midgets go around this very small track. And last time we were here, the guys did some awesome racing here, and I think Cardwell was one of the highlights from that with Berkeley. Yeah,
both drivers doing a phenomenal job. In fact, Hayden Cardwell, picked up the win. Back it was in round number 9. And speaking of wins, Bradley Oldfield finds himself a 3-time winner in the series. In the 20 rounds so far, he leads the championship points with 1,863 points. He's got a 57-point lead over Harry Stewart. Now, those two drivers finished first and second this time last season in the first running of the Midget Super League season. Harry Stewart's found himself just 2 victories. Aaron Kelly running in the 3rd position in the championship standings. He's picked up 1 win. Caden Brown, 2 wins on the season. He sits in 4th. Aaron Hatton rounding up the top 5, and he is yet to pick up a win. He has got his first top 5, and it happened to be a podium. I think it was about 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago. But so far, out of the 20 rounds, he has had 10 top 10 finishes. Top 10 finishes. So very consistent for the driver of the 211 machine. Joel Berkeley in 6th, Brady Baldwin 7th. Meanwhile, Berkeley's got 5 wins on the season. Hayden Cardwell 8th. He's also got 4 wins on the season. Dale Jordan and Travis Castagna running up the top 10 in the points. And just looking at the points, there's only 4 drivers inside that top 10 that have not picked up a main event victory. And about 17 of those wins coming from drivers inside the top 10. And I know the other 3 drivers, they come from the United States. Ricky Sanders has got 2, and I believe it's Colton Davis as well. So those are the 20 winners in victory lane so far. We're actually not too far away from getting the opening heat race of the night underway. Of course, no qualifying. No qualifying throughout the season. All randomized heat race, and then all done on passing points. It's a little bit of a different format to what you'd normally see. You know, normally like the World of Outlaws format here on iRace, and that's probably the go-to format, but passing points, it's going to be tough, especially early on here tonight.
And Brett, and with this track of Chili Bowl as well, like if you're starting from basically the back portion of the pack, it's going to be very hard for you to make passes, and we'll see probably some fast guys at the back tonight, but we'll see how they do in these jam-packed fields.
All right, Russian Racing Midget Super League Heat Race number 1 here at the Chili Bowl. Let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid, and starting on pole, he is known as the Gunner. James Robbie in car 41 going to start on pole, and he's outside for Tank SRT. That'll be Callan Arthur. Inside your second row in the 504 for DMS Sim Sports, that'll be Carl Hoffman's on his outside the 12, position number 4, that is Damon Mush. Third row inside for SM Sim Sports in the 55, that'll be Max Lumsden out of position number 5. Graham Smith in car 24 will start position at number 6. The 77 of Brad O'Brien for Momentum Sim Sports will start position number 7. Rory Beaumont, the 26, will start position number 8. And your final starter in car number 17 for United Sim Sports, it's Callum Davidson lining up out of position at number 9.
Well, Brett, you've got James Robbie off the front row here. Perfect spot for him here at the Chili Bowl. And that berm is going to look very nice indeed in his car there. And you got Callan Arthur as well. I'm happy he's made it back on track from his his Lernerville incident. But heat race number 1, Brett. Let's go.
All right, 8 laps, top 3 going to move into the main event. No start until the iRacing green flag comes out right the way here. In round number 21, Hoffman's up on the inside of Callan Arthur. Alan Arthur gets a little tap there from the 12 of Damon Mush. Meanwhile, Lumsden fighting on the inside. Ricey, very tough to get around this tight little racetrack. If the cars get tight, you really lose your momentum. And what I mean by tight, for the people that might not know, when the cars, the front wheels are all the way locked to the left and they push up the racetrack.
I think that's exactly right. And if you're in the turns, especially in 1 and 2, and there's cars behind you, you've basically seen exactly what happened beforehand. But at the moment, Robbie is still leading away from Carl Hoffman's in second, but there's a battle for third, although there was a battle for third between Max Lumsden and Damon Mush. And you got Arthur's fallen a bit further back, and then you got Brad O'Brien trying that little bit of top side. But at the moment, Brett, all in front is James Robbie in that 41 car. As I say that, Carl Hoffman hits the wall. He's gone.
Somehow saved that. I think the 55 there of Lumsden. Oh, Damon Mush gets up on the inside berm. Mush. Arthur got him. O'Brien did well to stay out of that one. Back towards the front of the field. We'll go to second and third right now on screen. The 55 of Max Lumsden doing all we can to hang on to a top 3 position, looking to get into the show. Hoffman's catching the inside berm. We'll see a lot of that happening as well here tonight. White flag is out, 1 to run for your race leader, James Robbie.
Robbie comes out of turn number 4 now when he takes the checker flags here at the Chili Bowl. Upwards picks Lumsden at the line and he picks up second. Wow. So, top 3 transfer through, and we'll have those results on the screen here very, very shortly. Oh, Brett, I'm seeing the lineup for the next race, and oh boy.
Yeah, I can see it as well. There are some definitely juicy drivers in this one. James Robbie gets to win in heat race number 1. Carl Hoffman, Max Lumsden. Those drivers finishing second and third and going straight through to the main event. We'll see if those drivers end up making the pole shuffle. Heat race number 2. Let's take a look at how they line up here. The Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid.
So starting for P number 1 here in heat number 2 is the number 7 of Brady Baldwin. Out of P number 2 is the number 11 of Harry Stewart. Out of 3, the 211 of Aaron Hatton. Scheduled to start at P number 4 is the 804 of Bo Oldfield. Out of 5, the 077 is Vince Romeo. Out of 6, the 18 of Aaron Kelly. Out of 7, the 27 of Colton Davies. Out of 8, the 91 of Jared Steen. And running out our 9 car field, Brett, the 017 of Matt Hill.
Now, I copped it was an abusive message, but I copped the message last week. Mm-hmm. He likes to be called the ladies' pleaser. And I'm referring to Matt Hill. Apparently, he was a bit of tongue-in-cheek about me calling him Mr. Wreckfest last week.
But it's true, though.
Tell you what, you take the start for this one, and I'm going to get the message. I'm going to read out what he referred to himself as the lady pleaser.
Alrighty. Well,
I won't read the rest of the message because it's definitely not on-air material.
No, that's fine. But the lady pleaser, starting off of the back of the pack here, so we'll see what he can do later on, whether he can pick up or not. So here we go, folks. Heat race number 2 is green. Good start between Baldwin and Stewart, going to turn number 1, side-by-side action. And there's cars further back, though, but still it's Stewart and Baldwin, side-by-siders, but Stewart will get the race leader for 4. Then you see, I think it's Aaron Hatton on the outside. There's 3 wide coming out of turn number 2 right now. Aaron Kelly, then you got Aaron Hatton, and then Colton Davies is more in the mix. So remember, folks, the top 3 move through to the A main, and one car upside down, or nearly upside down in a big way. I think that was, yep, Vince Romeo. But Brett Stewart is starting to gap the field here, but oh, Baldwin got balked by a little bit. Oh, Aaron Kelly upside down. He just hit that beam on the inside and he was gone. And Baldwin is having some trouble at the moment between him and Aaron Hatton as well. Those 2 are duking it out for 3rd spot. This is awesome racing here, folks. Yeah. So basically, welcome back, Brett.
Yeah, no, track's really starting to widen up. Right now, we're going to really see drivers utilise that cushion, see who can pitch their car up on the bottom side of the racetrack. Steen now trying to get around Aaron Hatton. How about Colton Davis? He started in position number 7. He's made his way to 2nd position, coming up your leader now into 1 and 2. Stewart for the final time should be able to hold on for these final 2 turns. Here comes Davis to the inside, catches the bud. Man, that was a lot closer than expected. But Harry Stewart gets to win in heat race number 2. Colton Davis advancing 5 positions. And he may just have booked himself a top 8 pole shuffle spot later on. 3rd is going to go to the driver of the number 7 machine for SM Sim Sports, Brady Baldwin, everybody else. Jared Steen did well as well. I think he picked up 4 positions from 8th up to 4th. But heat race number 3. Cars making the way onto the racetrack right now. Tyler Maggs in the 24 will start on pole, and he's outside. That'll be Ethan Cooper, position number 2. Lockie Beattie for DMS Sim Sports will start position 3 in car 16. For SM Sim Sports in the 20, Joshua Barry, position number 4. Position number 5 in car 57, that'll be Elliot Osborne, and he's outside in the JDR Graphics. Car number 23 for Ascors Racing, it's JD Laird. 4th row inside will be the 84 of Jamie Higgs, position number 7. Travis Castagna in the 2 will start position number 8. And Alan Solwit for United Sim Sports in car number 6 will start position number 9.
So did you get that message?
I read the message. It was just a lady pleaser. I will, how about I tell you off air?
Okay. I'm just a bit interested on that one. But Brett, leads the way here for heat race number 3.
Let's just say Matt Hill with the lady pleaser. He's not used to winning, that's for sure. Green flag set to fly. Here we go. Heat number 3. Tyler Maggs, Ethan Cooper, side by side. Here comes Barry up on the inside, down the back stretch. Into 3 and 4, slider there from Cooper. Mag back to the middle of the racetrack. Look at Elliot Osborne trying to work up on the inside on Joshua Barry. And JD Laird sneaking up through up on the inside. Moves into 3rd. We're going to car upside down. That's Castagna. And he's back on all 4s.
So at the moment, the lead change is holding up here between Ethan Cooper and Tyler Maggs. Maggs grabs the lead off of turn number 2 now. So this is good racing here. Both these guys are using the top side as well. So at the moment, Ethan Cooper's still comfortable in 2nd, and then you got JD Laird as well in 3rd. Then you go further back, Jamie Higgs is in 4th, and then Joshua Barry in 5th. So those guys, the first 3 have basically gapped the field there a little bit, which is not a big distance for this type of track anyway. Oh, one car upside down. Ethan Cooper, he's down. Now turn number 4, Brett. Don't know what happened there. But
Lucky Vinny got caught up involved in that one. That's going to put Jamie Higgs into position 3, and he's advanced 4 positions along with JD Laird, so they may be going to the pole shuffle as well.
I'm just wondering if he possibly ran out of fuel. That could have been a possibility. But white flag is upon us here for Tyler Maggs. Driving the very nicely 24 car. Coming out of turns 3 and 4 right now. As he will grab the checker flags here at the Chili Bowl. So congrats to Tyler Maggs. Second. Oh, there's JD led, Brett. So,
yeah, Led got second. Led was coming. Had he had started a little further up, he did start outside row 3, position 6, and advanced 4 positions. I mean, Jamie Higgs as well, he lucked out into the feature event by Ethan Cooper going upside down in turns 3. He bring up heat race number 3 results very quickly before we move in to our Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Tyler Maggs, JD Laird, Jamie Higgs, your top 3 going to the main event. Barry, Beattie, Solwit, Castagna, Osborne, Cooper, all going through to one of 3 B-mains later on. Wow, here we go. Take a look at this one for heat race number 4, Ricey.
woohoo! Here we go. Heat race number 4 looks like this. Out of P number 1 is the number 9, the Tinder Man himself, Joel Berkeley. Out of 2, the 73 of Sefard Tears. Out of 3, a guy that I haven't seen here for a while, the 867 of Brett Junior Morris. Out of 4, the number 8 of Damien Butler. Out of 5 is scheduled to be the 42 of Dylan DeBono. Out of 6, the 97 of Caden Brown. Out of 7, the 30 of Jock Goodyear. Out of 8, the 10 of Darcy Wilson. And out of 9, the number 3 of Jacob Dixon. Wow, Brett. Berkeley, Morris, Brown, Goodyear, and Dixon. Wow.
Yeah, this is just mouth-watering right now. Here we go. Heat number 4, Berkeley and Tears on the front row. Green flag, setting flag. Here we go. Runway heat race number 4, round 21 of the Russian Racing Midget Super League. Good job on the inside on Morris now. Brown trying to be patient, trying to come through. Morris, oh, Brown goes around, Dixon around. And Goodyear is in the second as Stefan Tears working the top side. And look at Damien Butler run through the middle up the third. But here comes Tears back on the outside.
It was a 3-way battle now between Damien Butler, I think that was, oh yep, and Morris as well. But at the moment, Stefan Tears on the top side. His car's looking a bit tight though on entry, as Butler's trying to stick it down to the bottom side. So at the moment, it is 2 wide racing here. But further up front though, Brett, Jock Goodyear riding that berm absolutely perfectly. As again, Stefan Tears is getting way too tight, and he's he's around now, and that moves Jacob Dixon up to 4th.
Well, Butler is into a transfer position. He just wants to make the show. Goodyear advancing 5 positions as well. He finishes in second right now, but have a look at the lead he's got to try and run down between himself, Joel Berkeley, nearly 3 seconds as Berkeley now makes a little bit of a mistake on the back stretch. He'll get the 1 to go simply this time by 1 to go, Ricey, heat number 4.
Berkeley around that top side coming out of 2 right now. And he's got that car absolutely honking around here. Out of 4, and he picks up the checkered flags here. So well done to the Tinderman himself, Joel Berkeley. Second will go to Jock Goodyear. And third, it's good to see him back in the top 3 anyway, Damien Butler. But Brett will have the results up for the rest of the guys here momentarily.
Okay, a couple of Tinder cars, and for Slick Sim Sports getting the first and second finishing positions there in heat race number 4. Joel Berkeley, Jock Goodyear 1 and 2. Third goes to Damien Butler for United Sim Sports. Caden Brown 4th. Darcy Wilson 5th. Brett Junior Morris 6th. Stefan Tears 7th. Jacob Dixon 8th. And of course Dylan No Show DeBono. Heat number 5 making their way onto the racetrack right now. Let's take a look here at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Lance Baton in the 010 will start on pole when he's outside. It'll be Rodney Shute, position number 2. Bradley Oldfield, the 19 for United Sim Sports, will start position 3. Tyler McQuilkin will start position number 4. Rob Fletcher lines up out of position number 5, and Kane Della will start position number 6. Clayton Davies will start position 7 in car 50. Darren Lawton, the 015, out of position number 8. Pennsylvania zone, Logan Rumsey in the 41 will start position number 9. You might be one to watch too, Ricey, from the back, Logan Rumsey.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. You had some pace last week. but just wasn't quite lucky enough. So here we go. Heat race number 5 is green. Good start from the front row here. Baton, and he got Oldfield looking on the inside, nearly making it 3 wide. Oh, there's a little bit of touch between him and Baton right now. Then he got Rodney Shute on the outside, and he's said, "Okay, boys, thank you very much. I'll pick up P number 1." So there we go. So Baton still holds in second, but on the top side is Tyler. Oh, and Oldfield. Got a slight tap there. The 509 car there, Brett. But at the moment, Rumsey, he started from all the way from the back. He's up to P4.
The Oldfield's had to go to the top side of the racetrack. Can't get down to the bottom side. He may have just found something there in turns 3 and 4. We go back to Tyler McQuilkin, run on the top side. But right now the battle is on for second, third and fourth. Oh, Baton moved up the racetrack a little bit on the back straightaway down into turn 3. Here comes Rumsey to the inside, looking for second. He'll have it now. Out of turn number 2, shoot your leader. Here comes Rumsey working the inside of the racetrack. Going to go from last to first. And may just guarantee himself a front row position in tonight's main event. But he needs to get the win for that to happen. But here comes Oldfield trying to shut it down at the strap. Oh, look out. Baton meanwhile upside down. Oldfield moves into second, and Clayton Davies now moving into the third and final transfer spot. A lap and a half to go.
This is getting juicy now. So Oldfield still in second there. He's starting to catch our race leader of Rodney Shute. So Shute at the moment still hanging on there. But then he got Davies, gets a slight, it wasn't even a tap between them, but Rumsey and both of them were trying to go for the same racing line. So well done to those guys. And he's checking flags there. I didn't actually quite see that. But well done to Rodney Shute. He's quite happy with himself. So Brett, here's the results here. So Shute gets the race win from Oldfield and Rumsey. So those 3 guys transfer straight through. Then you've got Davies, McQuilkin, Fletcher, Della, Lord, and Baton will duke it out in these next 3 B mains.
All right, 5 heat races. So it looks like we're going to take the top 3 from the 3B mains and put them into the back of tonight's main event. We normally take the top 2. Let's take a look. B main number 1, your ultimate dirt to be starting grid. Callan Arthur for Tank SRT on pole. On the outside of the front row for DMS Sim Sport, it's Caden Brown, car 97, position number 2. Aaron Hatton driving the 211 will start position number 3. Tyler McQuilkin in the 509 will start position 4. Alan Solwit, car 6, will start position 5. Damon Mush, car 12, starts position 6. Stefan Tiers, the 73, will start position 7. Aaron Kelly in the 18 for DMS Sim Sports will start 8. And your final row, Darren Lord in the 015. They will start position number 9, and Ethan Cooper lines up out of position number 10.
Just looking at this field here, Brett, we've got Kane Brown got caught up in an incident in his heat race, so he'll be looking to transfer through. Same with the likes of Mush as well. He got involved. He got Kelly, Cooper, Arthur. So it's going to be a good one to watch for this one as the pace truck rolls off the track. And we'll see what Brown and Arthur can do here. Green flag. Good start from Caden Brown.
I thought he might have gone a little too early, to be honest with you.
It was very close, but I don't know. But we'll leave that to race control. But Caden Brown running that top side, and he's your race leader at the moment, followed by Callan Arthur in second. Then on the top side is the 509 car, getting a bit into the wall there. Mush also making his way through now, Brett. But at the moment, it is all bottom side, and it's all Caden Brown.
Yeah, just looking at some of the drivers, Caden Brown, Aaron Kelly, of course, both drivers have picked up feature wins. Aaron Hatton, he's running top 5 in points, and 3 of those drivers find themselves here in B main number 1. If they want to make it through, if they don't want to go home early, pack it up on the virtual trailer. They're going to have to get into the top 3. Caden Brown wins. Here comes Hatton around the outside on Callan Arthur, that is, and Tyler McQuilkin in the 504, making a run up on the inside, and now in comes Alan Solon in the new paint job, trying to get into the top 3.
Oh, Arthur nearly goes airborne.
Yippee-ki-yay, cowboy.
Oh no, it's a solid little bit of contact between him and Mush. But at the moment, the action stations is on. between Arthur, and then you got Hatton, and then you got Caden Brown. So Brown with a nice lead there, probably not even, or nearly a second, and just under a second there. McQuilkin on the top side in 3 at the moment, so he's using that kind of slide line-ish, or anyway, going into turns 3 and 4 right now as we go on board with Caden Brown using his wheel work at the moment. Brett, that's a good shot.
All you got to do is just listen to the throttle. Listen to how this car's revving. I don't think he's getting like 3/4 throttle. He's definitely not going full throttle because you just can't do it on this type of racetrack. There's a bit more throttle there in turns 3 and 4 there. We'll get the white flag this time by into 1 and 2. Caden Brown. He's led since the drop of the green flag, but as we make their way down the back straightaway for the final time, checkered flag is out. Caden Brown gets the win. Second will go to Aaron Hatton. Tyler McQuilkin going to grab the third and final transfer position. Meanwhile, Arthur and Damon Mush, they had a close finish there at the start-finish line. Unfortunately, they're going to pack it up along with Alan Solent, Aaron Kelly, Ethan Cooper, Stefan Tiers, Darren Lord. So fourth on back, Ricey. Well, unfortunately, we say goodbye to those drivers as their 21st round of the Rush Sim Racing Midget Super League, it is complete. B-Main number 1 results on screen, Brown, Hatton and McQuilkin. Let's take a look, your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. B-Main number 2, James Rice.
Thank you very much, Brett Wheeler. And starting off at P number 1 is the Tacky Track hero himself, the 91 of Jared Steen. Off the 2 is the 50 of Clayton Davies. Out of 3, the 16 of Lucky Beatty. Out of 4, the 17 of Callum Davidson. Out of 5, the 867 of Brett Junior Morris. Out of 6, the 017, the ladies' man, Matt Hill. Out of 7, the 95 of Kane Della. Out of 9, sorry, that's out of 7. Out of 8, the 57 of Elliot Osborne. Out of 9, the 24 of Graham Smith. And sealed it out of number 10, the no-show of Dylan DeBono.
Alright, here we go. B-Main at number 2. We're set for a start this time by 12 laps the distance, 12 laps the journey. And top 3 going through. Davies and Steen. Steen on the inside, Davies on the outside. Green flag into turn of 1 and 2. It's going to be Jared Steen and Clayton Davies nearly make contact. Keep an eye on the 17. The lady pulls on that hill, trying to make his way into the top 3.
He's trying to put on a show at the moment, but right behind him is Callum Davison. He's wanting some of that action as well. He's on that tail tank of the 17. So here we go. Good racing thus far. Brett Junior Morris is just catching that inside berm, Brett, which is causing him to shove off too much speed. Same with Callum Davison there. So at the moment, and in front is Clayton Davies in the 50. Then you've got Jared Steen in second, Lockie Beatty in third. Then you got Matt Hill, the lady pleaser, outside of a transfer. So let's see what he can do from there on in. But the race is on further back though, Brett, between Davidson, Morris and Smith and Osborne.
You can't really call him the lady pleaser right now because he ain't coming last. He's running fifth, so he's actually running fourth now. He's battling Callum Davidson.
Oh, no.
He's gone. Okay, now we'll call him the lady pleaser. He's last. He just come last in that race.
Yeah, Osborne also upside down, Brett, so his night is done as well. But yes, you're absolutely correct there, as at the moment, the field's pretty much spaced out here. In this B-main number 2, Clayton Davies still your race leader, followed by Jared Steen in second. Normally he's a early type of track guy anyway. Nice and tacky for him, but he's on the slick this time. So then you got Lockie Beatty in third, and Callum Davison still rounding out in top 4 there, Brett. But the laps are winding down here in B main number 2.
Clayton Davies into turn number 3 and 4. We'll see the popsicle sticks out from Barbie, the R Racing flagman. 2 laps left to run here in our second B main. Top 3 going through. Clayton Davies, your leader from Jared Steen. Lockie Beattie sitting back there in the third and final transfer position, but maybe not for long because here comes Callum Davidson to the inside. Low drag race off the 4. Beattie has it at the start finish line. 1 to run for your leader. Davies down the back stretch into turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag is out. Davies going to the show as does Jared Steen, and Callum Davidson gonna grab the third and final transfer position. I wonder, mate, was there a little contact between Davidson and Beattie out of turn 2 and on the back straightaway? But man, Clayton Davies getting the job done there in B main number 2. Davies, Steen and Davidson, the top 3 that will make it straight through to the back of tonight's 40 lap A main event. The third and final B main coming up right now. Cars making their way onto the racetrack behind the racing.com pace track. Josh Barry for SM Sim Sports in caliber 20 starts on pole. On the outside of the front row, the 77 for Momentum Sim Sports, that is Brad O'Brien. Darcy Wilson in caliber 10 will start position number 3. Vince Romeo in the 077. He will start position number 4. Rob Fletcher driving car 71 will start position number 5. Travis Castagna will start position number 6. Rory Beaumont, the 26, will start position number 7. For DMS Sim Sports caliber 3, Jacob Dixon lines up position number 8. And your final row, Bo Oldfield in the 084 will start position number 9. And then we go back to Lance Bainton in the 010 out of position number 10. Now, Vince Romeo didn't grid, so that'll move the outside row up a couple of positions or a lane. We get set for our final 12-lap sprint. We'll find out the final 3 drivers that will make it straight or make it into the main event to make up a 24-car field. And it's going to be Josh Barry leading from Brad O'Brien. As Castagna now works to the outside around Darcy Wilson looking for that third position. Meanwhile, O'Brien looking for the lead down into 1 and 2. O'Brien's going to have it. Here he comes. Look at Castagna in the 2, Ricey.
Yeah, he's high, wide and handsome here at the moment in this B main, the very last one. Top 3 transfers, so at the moment, Castagna is right on that bubble. So right behind that though, Dixon is having a little bit of trouble of his own as there's one car spun behind there. But Castagna, Joshua Barry, Brad O'Brien and Darcy Wilson rounding out your top 4 at the moment as Castagna is still trying to get around Darcy Wilson on the top side. Can he do so? Still to the top side, tries to cut back down a little bit, and he's... Let's see if Castagna can do this, Brett, out of 4. And there we go. Yeah, so he's just had him there. So let's see what Castagna can do here. I think he's comfortably into 3rd now. So Barry's still in 2nd, but O'Brien has gapped him. Probably just under a second now between him and Joshua Barry at the moment, Brett. But at the moment, oh! I don't know what happened there, but Castagna got turned. He got turned. I just saw just the tail end of it, so...
O'Brien definitely got him, but again, you gotta ask the question to Travis Castagna, why did you go away from what was working for you? Now, will the penalties come out from race control to Darcy Wilson? Well, we'll have to wait and find out after the race. Watching Joshua Barry in the number 20 machine for SM Sim Sports, the Michael Sala Sim Racing Team, the Sala Motorsports stable. Of course, Brady Bowman had a big part in getting that up and running and bringing the entire Sala family of the Sala Motorsports into the racing.com service. Meanwhile, O'Brien with a lap and a half to run right now into turn number 3 and 4. Had a good battle with Brad O'Brien in the 360s at USA about 4 or 5 days ago. And a racetrack that was top and bottom, he actually got the better of me. So O'Brien going to make his way through 3 and 4. Brad O'Brien wins for Momentum Sim Sports. Barry going to grab 2nd. Unofficially home in 3rd goes to Darcy Wilson. Jacob Dixon home in position number 4. We'll see if he goes through courtesy of any post-race penalties to the driver of the number 5 machine, Darcy Wilson. Let's bring up those.
I can confirm that, Brett. I think Dixon does move through.
All right, bring up those official results. Here it is. So Wilson does get the penalty. Dixon will go through. That is 3 B mains complete, along with 5 heat races here at the Chili Bowl. So far, we're moving things pretty quickly in. I've already got our 8 drivers on already for the pole shuffle. I can tell you those 8 drivers. So out of position 8, there's going to be Tyler Maggs, and out of position 7, that is James Robbie. We'll see those 2 drivers come out for 2 laps. The winner will stay on. The loser will start position number 8. And then we've also got, once the winner of that one happens, they will take on Rodney Shute, who's 6th position, Harry Stewart 5th, JD Laird 4th, Logan Rumsey 3rd, Jock Goodyear 2nd, and Colton Davis, the highest point scorer after heat race and passing points format. So Tyler Maggs does not have lane choice. Tyler Maggs does not have lane choice. So James Robbie has opted to go to the outside, and I gotta say I'm very surprised at that one, to see James Robbie on the outside, maybe feeling a lot more comfortable on the top side. For Pace Syndicate, Worm Paints in car number 41 also got the Rush Sim Racing on that machine. Here we go. Pole shuffle race number 1 of 7. 2 laps on the board. Maggs in the 24. On the inside, the Transport Equipment Hire black and red machine, and James Robbie, the yellow, white, black, blue, grey, whatever colour you want on that race car, in the 41. Now they switch lines. 1 lap in. Maggs to shut the door down into 1 and 2. The left front catches the berm. Robbie has to get on the binders. What can James Robbie do here? He's going to go to the middle. Maggs catches the berm, and that car is awfully tight, but Tyler Maggs is going to hang on. James Robbie going to start position number 8.
So out on track, or coming on track, is the 67 Rodney Shute. So he has lane choice here. Let's see if he goes. So he goes bottom side. So we're going to go this time by. So Maggs and Shute. Very slow pace here. Green flag. So here we go. Rodney Shute on the inside. Then he got Tyler Maggs on the outside. That car still looks a little bit tight though. Coming into that turn 3. White flag is upon us here as Maggs gets the job done at the moment. So he has taken the race lead away from Rodney Shute. So here we go. Turns 3 and 4 now. What can Shute do? But Tyler Maggs will take that away. And the next car on track, Brett, is the dentist man himself, Harry Stewart.
Yeah, Harry Stewart here for United Sim Sports in the Origin Graphics. Nat Red Radiators, car number 11. Here we go. Looking for a start this time by. Green flag is out. Stewart on the outside. Maggs on the inside. Side by side. Down into turn number 1. Out of turn 2. Stewart's got the run on the top side. Losing in the start position number 6 in this one. And that's, I get the feeling, that's where Tyler Maggs will start unless Stewart makes a big mistake. That car, they both get tight and they both nearly clip the outside wall. Stewart to the middle. Through 3 and 4. Checkered flag is out. Stewart advances. Tyler Maggs, although he picked up 2 positions. He was scheduled to start out of 8th, but he won 2 pole shuffle races. Will now start position number 6. And out rolls the man from Ascors in the JDR Graphics, car number 23 machine, JD Laird.
So JD Laird will have lane choice here, and he's electing bottom side here. So here we go. Stewart and Laird side by side here. Fast paced start here. Green flag locked here. Good start. Stewart on the top side. That car's looking a little bit tight, but they draw side by side. Here we go, Laird getting the car up on 2 wheels. White flag. Harry Stewart and Laird still side by side. Stewart having a little bit of trouble with the car on the top side. Here we go, coming to 3 and 4. Side by side. Please no photo finish in this one. It is Harry Stewart. Good run for these 2. Well done. And Logan Rumsey, Brett, he is our next combatant here. He's also from the US of A.
Wow. JD Laird and Harry Stewart take a bow. And out rolls another young gasser. I believe he's 13 or 14 years of age, so he's got some talent behind the wheel. He's got some talent in the real world stuff as well. Here we go. Green flag is out. Rumsey on the inside. Stewart on the top side. Down into 1 and 2 again. We run. Rumsey's got the momentum. What can Stewart do? Down into 3 and 4. He's looking for the cushion, looking for some moisture up top, but it's Logan Rumsey to lead lap number 1. Stewart trying the top, not going away from the top side. He catches the backstretch wall, goes into Tyler Thomas corner, and Logan Rumsey going to advance. And that'll put Stewart out of position at number 4. And this is a chance for a front row. The loser will start position 3. The winner will go on to have a shot at pole. And you see a Tinder car come out. It's not Hayden Cardwell. He's not here tonight, is he?
No, I haven't seen Hayden Cardwell, but it's Jock Goodyear in the 30. Goodyear and Rumsey. Here we go. Side by side here once again in turns 1 and 2 as Goodyear gets a bit sideways out of 2. He loses a lot of speed, but Rumsey on the top side. Here we go, white flag as Rumsey will lead that lap. Goodyear back on the bottom side, looking for a way around Rumsey at the moment. Here we go. Let's see what can happen here out of turn 4. But Rumsey will pick that one up. So he's moving up at least, I think it was 3 or 4 spots at the moment. But at the moment, Brett, Colton Davis on track.
Yeah, this is for pole position, so it will be a confirmed All-American front row for tonight's 40-lap main event. Uncle Sam has sent his men here to launch an attack here on the Rush Sim Racing Midget Super League. Davis slides to the middle. Rumsey worked back to the inside. No start. We're going to re-rack them and restack them once again. Race control not happy with a start. There it is. It's a late green flag. They waited right to the start-finish line. Rumsey on the top side. Davis working low once again. Rumsey's got to run. Man, looks like Rumsey, wherever he goes, he can put that car, and it is just a rocket ship. Davis fall back up on the inside. Out of turn number 4 we go side by side for the lead once again. Rumsey going to shut the door down into turn number 3. He'll run the slider line. Out of turn 4, Logan Rumsey going to start on pole for tonight's main event. Boy, oh boy, Ricey, 7 pole shovel races. Bang, 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 bang. And we have an All-American front row.
What a race that was.
What's for dinner?
Burgers. I'm being naughty.
Come on, mate. Look, Amy, she's gone away for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And I've had to, I didn't make my own lunch. I didn't make my own dinner because she cooked it the other night and she put it in the fridge. So all I had to do was get it out of the fridge and put it in the microwave. So on a technicality, you could say that I cooked my own dinner.
Well, technically, you did. so here we go, folks. World first here. So, Brett, I think we'll go to a commercial break, and while these guys set themselves up, and we'll be right back after this short break.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Ultimate Dirt TV for the coverage of round number 21 of the Rush Sim Racing Midget Super League. Brett Wheeler joined alongside James Rice. We've had our 5 heats, 3 B mains. Now we are set for a 40-lap A main event. What you'll see up on the ticker on the top left, once we take the initial iRacing green flag, it's going to show 45, but those first 5 laps are to get the drivers into their correct positions. Let's go through and take a look at how they line up here tonight.
So starting out of P number 24, folks, is Jacob Dixon. Out of P23, driving for United Sim Sports, is Callum Davidson.
11th row outside in car 504, that'll be Tyler McQuilkin. Inside out of position number 21, that's Joshua Barry.
Out of P number 20 is the Tacky Track hero of Jared Steen. Out of 19 is Aaron Hatton.
Your 9th row outside, position number 18, Brad O'Brien on his inside in car 50, position 17, that is Clayton Davies.
And out of P15 is Brady Baldwin.
Your 7th row, position 14, Damien Butler inside, position number 13 of Max Lumsden.
Out of P number 12 is our current our current points leader of Bradley Oldfield, and out of 11 is Carl Hoffmans.
And we go back to our top 10. Out of position number 10, Jamie Higgs on his inside for Tinder and Slick Sim Sports. Car number 9, position 9, Joel Berkeley.
Out of P number 8 is James Robbie, and out of 7 is Rodney Shute.
Your 3rd row outside, Tyler Maggs, position number 6. Inside, JD Laird will start position number 5.
And for your 2nd row here, folks, out of 4 is Harry Stewart, and out of P number 3, Jock Goodyear.
And your front row for round number 21 of the Rush Sim Racing Midget Super League. Outside, outside row 1, position 2, the 27 of Colton Davis. And starting on pole for our main event tonight in car number 41 from the PA Posse from Pennsylvania, it is Logan Rumsey. Ricey, I'll get your pick. Who are you picking?
Oh, there's such a locked field, but I'm going to go with Berkeley, starting from mid-pack-ish, just outside just inside the top 10.
I'm going for a driver that is looking to get his 2nd feature win of the season. We've only seen him, I think, 2, maybe 3 times. He starts on the outside of the front row in car 27, the JDR Graphics number 27. I'm going to go Colton Davis to get the win. Lights are out virtually. We are set for a start this time by, as Chet Krishna would say, it's time to drop the hammer. Green flag is out here at the Chili Bowl, and it is going to be Logan Rumsey leading us down into 1 and 2 and down the back stretch. Here comes Stewart up on the outside. Tyler Maggs meanwhile trying to throw something at JD Laird. As you watch Goodyear and Colton Davis battle down into turn number 1 and 2.
This is good racing so far, but on the outside is Harry Stewart. And as I get going, yellow flag is out, and Joshua Barry, Brett, was found stranded in turn number 2.
Yeah, well, these are going to be quick wicket cushion instant replays. First time tonight we're seeing Barry in the number 20 machine. I believe he got caught up with Aaron Hatton as well. So maybe just a chain of events. Yeah, it was. And Callum Davidson.
Unlucky.
Davidson caught a piece of that one, but it all started with the 211 there. Just catching up now. Infield burn. Just there, and Barry nowhere to go. Davidson just got out of that one. Jacob Dixon, he got somewhat caught up in that one as well, but I'll keep the cars pointed in the right direction. Lights go out very, very quickly here at the Chili Bowl, the Tulsa Expo Center. Rumsey, once again. Man, he's quick already in the opening couple of laps.
Let's see if he can maintain that. So here we go. What a start from Logan Rumsey. And the field's bunched up right behind them. It's Berkeley and Co. Oh, it's getting dicey back there, Brett. But Harry Stewart as well. He's getting hit from all sides as well. So he's still maintaining 4th position, but Berkeley has moved up into P5. But now, towards the front though, Rumsey's still holding that lead. We're well over a second now. John Goodyear in 2nd. Colton Davis in 3rd. He's on the tail tank. But at the moment, Harry Stewart is on the top side. And yellow flag out once again. And I'm actually unsure of who that was.
It's Damien Butler in the number 8.
Oh no.
Cushions, the replay coming at you hard in the turn of 1 and 2. So it's starting on the front stretch. Barry was involved. Butler, just caught the backstretch wall. Then McQuilkin nowhere to go in the 5:09. Butler goes upside down, and well, that will end his race as well. I tell you what, the hit there from Colton Davis on, I believe it was Harry Stewart. That was a hard hit, and well, it's I mean, you've got to say it's the Chili Bowl, right?
Oh, of course. There's just not a lot of room to move, especially when you've got 24 cars on track and multiple cars going for the same racing line. So, especially in these type of cars, it's very easy to get these cars unsettled.
All right, green flag set to fly once again here. 5 in the books, 35 to run. Logan Rumsey, the 41 machine, going to lead us back to the drop of the green flag into turn number 1 and 2. You're watching high above the stands in turns 3 and 4. Davis now making his move on the inside. Look at Berkeley trying to make a run on the bottom side. And we are yellow as Stewart and Berkeley went side by side. Tyler Maggs, Jacob Dixon. There's a whole bunch of cars left in that one. Dixon, in fact, gone back to pit road. So it's no wicket cushion instant replay on that one. This track very, very slick, Rossi. There's not a lot of dark brown clay left on this circuit.
So at the moment, I don't know, Logan Rumsey's got that car absolutely set up for this track, and it's hooking away from Jock Goodyear. Then you've got Davis right behind him. Then you've got Harry Stewart, Berkeley, Laird, Maggs, Higgs, Oldfield and Shute running out your top 10, Brett. So obviously now the field has gone to single file. So we'll see the race start will be on the race leader of Logan Rumsey out of 3 and 4. So here we go. Green flag aloft here at the Chili Bowl. Good start from Rumsey. But Goodyear's trying to stick with him. He gets a bit sideways out of 2, but that leaves the door open for Davis on the inside. And he does so, and he picks up P number 2. And there's another yellow flag, and I think Brad O'Brien was involved with that one. Same as Tyler McQuilkin. Brett?
Alright, let's see if we can bring up our wicket cushion instant replay. Let's catch what happened to the driver of the 77 for Momentum Sim Sports. Oh, just caught the tail take there of James Robbie. Oh, look out, McQuilkin. O'Brien, was that a 360 or 720? I wasn't paying attention, but either way, that was somewhat impressive to keep that car going.
So here we go. Another race start upon us here. So Rumsey letting away from Goodyear. Let's see what Goodyear can do on this start. Green flag aloft as Rumsey gets another good start going to turn number 1. But then right behind them though, Goodyear is nearly under siege now from Davis again. Harry Stewart as well in the mix on that top side in 4. But Berkeley back on the inside. He's fighting for that spot as well. So it's Berkeley has taken away P5 away from, P4 away from Harry Stewart. So it's basically, at the moment, Brett, I think later on, it's going to be all bottom. And another yellow. Wow.
Well, I mean, right now with Harry Stewart sitting in 5th, look at the championship points. He's about 50 points back behind Bradley Oldfield, your leader. Bradley Oldfield's sitting in about 9th or 10th position. So right now, if they were to finish this way, Stewart would really close in on the championship hunt again. He was He was within striking. I believe he was within like 2 or 3 points about 3 or 4 rounds ago, but because he had potato internet and potato computer still does, he didn't get to make it for one of the races, so he actually dropped the round. But I believe I'm not sure whether we're allowing drop rounds or whether we have the drop rounds here in the series. But if we don't, let's run straight up on passing points and points and stuff like that. He needs to make up as many positions as he can, and he's got 4 tough cats in front of him. Ronzi, Davis, Goodyear, Berkeley, and Stewart. That's your top 5. Goodyear straight to the top side into turn number 1 and 2. He's inviting Berkeley to go to the inside, and that's what he'll do. Berkeley will say, you know what, thank you very much, I'll take it. Yellow is out. We'll have to go back a lap, and Berkeley's going to start behind Goodyear once again.
So Tyler Maggs looks like the cause of that one once again. So what would be going through the mind of Logan Rumsey right now, Brett? I would be saying he's probably thinking, come on guys, let's get some green flag laps in. Because this stop and start, if I was in that position right now, I would be getting nervous.
Well, considering that we're only getting sort of 2, 3, 4 laps in at a time, I guess he doesn't have to deal with lap traffic at the moment. Yeah, you sort of get out of a rhythm, but you've just got to keep your focus, and if you can do that at 7 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning, wherever you might be, if you can keep that focus up, there's a very good chance that 41 may just drive into victory lane here outside. Here we go, back to green flag once again. Start line from Rumsey. Davis will run through the middle of the racetrack. Berkeley very quickly now by his teammate Jock Goodyear in the 30 machine. Now Goodyear back to 4th. Short working the bottom side. Here he comes. Joel Berkeley, your pick up to 2nd as he gets by Davis. But Davis works back to the outside. They make a little contact. Rubbing some wheel down into turn 3. Out of turn 4. Berkeley's got it. And now Berkeley sets his sights on Logan Rumsey, excuse me. But here comes Davis back on the inside.
Whoa. Wow, and another yellow flag is out.
That means Berkeley's going back to 2nd. Pretty sure Berkeley had 2nd.
Yep.
There it is.
Go buy a lotto ticket, Joel Berkeley.
Now things get interesting, because now Logan Rumsey goes, if he looks down at his relative or he looks up in the mirror and goes, well, I thought I got rid of one Tinder car before. Well, guess what? They're certainly sliding into each other's DMs and reproducing. I had to be careful on how I worded that one.
I was going to say, unfortunately, Matt Hill wouldn't be able to do that though. But that's why you don't. That's why they call him the lady pleaser. So here we go, Logan Rumsey again here, leading the field here in this A main here at the Chili Bowl. Gets away from Berkeley just a little bit, but Berkeley back on the inside. Well, that's where that racing line is, but at the moment, Rumsey feels, actually looks real comfortable riding that bottom side. Right behind Berkeley, though, you've got Davis as well, and then you got Goodyear and Harry Stewart rounding out your top 5.
Well, think about when you go back to round number 9 when we were here last, Ricey. You think about who was in front. It was the 2 Tinder cars, Cardwell and Berkeley, and it was sort of Berkeley who got balked by the lap traffic. No! Colton Davis upside down.
That has to be the most unluckiest thing you have ever seen, Brett. Colton Davies would be filthy. Wow. That was so unlucky. And it happened, both Rumsey and Berkeley, Brett, split that car that was upside down like a 7-10 split, essentially, in bowling. But, wow. I don't know what to say.
That's a tough break for Colton Davis. That is heartbreaking. Top 3 car so far, and unfortunately ends up upside down. He is now OUT. As the Canadians will say, he is out. But that puts Goodyear up to third. Stewart fourth. JD Laird fifth. Then you go back to Mags, Higgs, and Oldfield. Oldfield running in the 8th position, but here we go. Green flag once again. We are closing in on halfway, a couple of laps away from the halfway distance here, down into 1 and 2. Rumsey and Berkeley side by side. Rumsey's got the advantage. And now Berkeley once again back down low through turns 3 and 4. It's Rumsey at the start-finish line.
Berkeley nearly had the lead there off at 2 that last lap. But Rumsey just had that momentum off at 2 and he just drove around him. So at the moment, the battle is still on up front between these two guys, Rumsey and Berkeley. In third at the moment, Jock Goodyear. And then you got Harry Stewart on the outside. And one upside down is JD Laird. He's gone. Rid that inside berm, Brett, and that car nearly went airborne.
Oh, he definitely got airborne. The JDR Graphics number 23 machine finds himself stuck upside down. He copped the hit there from Callum Davidson. Unfortunately, it didn't hit him hard enough to flip him back over onto 4 wheels, and he will call the virtual hook. And so many times already we have lost what is now 6 cars out of the 24 car field. So essentially 25% of this field that started, they found themselves back on pit road, and just some unlucky circumstances here so far for some of these drivers. But as they say, Ricey, it's the Chili Bowl.
That's exactly right, mate. And the Chili Bowl can make you or break you. So here we go. Restart aloft here. Green flag. As Rumsey protects that bottom side from Berkeley. So still those two are duking it out here in this restart. Goodyear still in third. Harris Stewart in fourth. But look who's coming on the top side now. Bradley Oldfield. He's into P number 5. We're duking it out with Tyler Maggs as well. So I think Oldfield has found something and he is coming.
Wouldn't be surprised if Berkeley gets a hold of that line, or even Harry Stewart. If Oldfield can get around Stewart and make quick work of his teammate. I get the feeling that Bradley Oldfield, pending, we see a couple more cautions. If he gets a run, we may just see a change in the top 3 men. Now there goes Jock Goodyear back to 4th. Harry Stewart now finds himself in 3rd. Oldfield nearly tagged the back of Goodyear down into turns 3. He got on the binders, and now Oldfield up to position. Looks for 4th out of turn number 2. Goodyear fighting back on the inside, but here he comes. Oldfield, the defending champion and the points leader at the moment. He's working his way up into position 4, and now coming after the driver that sits in 2nd. Meanwhile, 2-3 tenths of a second between Rumsey and Berkeley. Teammates fighting it out now for the final spot on the podium.
This is good racing between these two at the moment. That's on screen. Harris Stewart and Bradley Oldfield. Oldfield has found something using that slaughter line, and he's picked off four cars at the moment that I can pick at the moment. But look to the front of the pack. Berkeley still in the grasp of Logan Rumsey. Rumsey using that side line as well. So at the moment, it's still Harry Stewart and Bradley Oldfield. Oldfield picks off P number 3.
Well, watching now as we are inside now. We are inside of 10 laps to go. And look what is right ahead of our race leader and the driver in 2nd. Lap traffic, and by God, there is an absolute ton of these lap cars. Steen, he now falls back a couple more positions, but here comes Rumsey now adjusting to the line of the lap cars. Berkeley nearly gets into the back. We got 7 to run this time by. Steenie gets a little tight. Oh, Rumsey goes on by. Berkeley nowhere to go. And what a save by Berkeley, 7 to go.
That's going to cost Berkeley a little bit of time though, but can he make that up though? As my cameras are might have gone all skill with Brent, but Logan Rumsey he's got 3 wide in front of him. How is he going to negotiate this? He's got Callum Dazin on his outside. Then he got Berkeley coming up fast. Oh! Right on the wheel of Rumsey into a lap car. Wow! And he's got... Wow! This is absolutely gone down to the wire as Berkeley. And they're staying green here, folks. Berkeley has taken the race lead just. Look at this, Brett. This is absolutely awesome as Rumsey goes back to the inside off a 2 and he gets the race lead.
Wow, Berkeley on the inside of Rumsey once again. Now 3 circuits remaining here at the Chili Bowl. Rumsey, Berkeley, one-on-one, mono. Berkeley gets a little sideways out of turn 2. And now Rumsey has got himself a bit of breathing room. Popsicle sticks come out. Now can he take it easy for these final 2 laps and hope that the lap cars in front of him don't make any mistakes, because he comes into turn 3 out of turn number 4. The white flag flies. Can Logan Rumsey, starting off pole, he now just 2 corners away from victory lane and out of turn number 4. He's going to do it. The young kid who started on pole, he will win here at the Chili Bowl. Logan Rumsey, your winner. Joel Berkeley second. And how about the drive from Bradley Oldfield up to position number 3?
Wow, I think a drink is in order after that one, Brett. That was excitement galore in that A-main. What a drive from both Rumsey and Berkeley. And just that little couple laps where those guys in lap traffic, Brett, it was absolutely awesome.
Those last 15 to 20 laps, it was superb. Rumsey in the 41 machine getting the job done. He led from start. Well, he led for most parts, probably all but 1 or maybe 2 laps where Berkeley had the lead, but was not enough. Logan Rumsey will get the victory. Joel Berkeley second, Bradley Oldfield third. That rounds out the podium. Harry Stewart, Jock Goodyear fourth and fifth. Then we go back to Tyler Maggs, Brady Baldwin 6th and 7th, Jamie Higgs, James Robbie, and Carl Hoffmans rounding out your top 10. 11th goes to Max Lumsden, Aaron Hatton in 12th. 13th is going to be Callum Davidson, Clayton Davies home in 14th, Tyler McQuilkin, Jared Steen, Josh Barry, JD Laird, Colton Davis, Rodney Shute the top 20, Brad O'Brien, Caden Brown, Jacob Dixon, and Damian Butler. Wow, that's yeah, catch a breath, but not for too much longer, because we're going to drag in your winner here tonight in car number 41, and it is going to be Logan Rumsey. Well, Logan, man, how are you feeling after that one? Because that looked like it was a fair old race.
Yeah, I love running Chili Bowl, and I knew I'd be fast if I got on the pole. And I led most of the race there, and then got to lap traffic, and that was kind of a mess. And Joel was right behind me. I guess he spun out or something.
Yeah, just talk about you didn't really have lap traffic up until those final probably 10 laps or so. What was going through your mind when you got to the lap cars there?
Well, I thought they would. I thought I could roll the bottom and they would let me by, but there's a couple guys they weren't letting me by.
How do you keep your composure, when stuff like that happens? Because they're trying to not only stay on the lead lap, but they're also fighting for positions. How do you stay composed, when they're battling and just making life a little difficult for you on the racetrack?
You just have to make sure you don't run over top of them, and this track's just really hard to get through lap traffic and stuff like that.
Well, buddy, you put your name in the victory books here in the Midget Super League for Rush Sim Racing, round number 21. Congratulations, Logan. Before we let you go, sponsor shout-outs, buddy, all that good stuff. Who makes it happen for you?
Alan for running the league, and you guys for broadcasting. That's it.
Plain, simple, and an absolute pleasure to watch this young kid drive. Let's chat to the driver who comes home in second place here tonight in car number 9 for Slick Sim Sports, driving the Tinder machine. Joel Berkeley. I think that's 2 times at the Chili Bowl you've come close to winning, and lap cars may have just cost you.
Yeah, look, I wish I could have made that pole shuffle tonight, Brett. I mean, I was tied with, I think, 4 people for making it. And yeah, we didn't fall our way tonight. And if we would have been nice to start that would have further up instead of starting 9th. But I mean, it is what it is, and we tried. It's just yeah, Chili Bowl must have a curse against me.
Maybe the Chili Bowl's taken over the Volusia curse, but man, talk us through your race in those last 10 to 15 laps when you guys were just starting to get to lap traffic.
Well, I was just hoping, like, I think I got second. I knew I had just as good pace as Logan. He's good at the Chili Bowl. He's probably turned a ton more laps here than I have, and yeah, look, I was keeping with him and I was hoping for the lap cars, and well, we got the lap cars, and I think he got pretty lucky when he got full sideways in front of me, and he didn't that didn't bring out a caution, but you can't win without luck on your side these days, and we didn't have it tonight, and Logan had it, and yeah, I'm still happy to walk away with second place. It's just yeah, would have liked to get the win at the Chili Bowl made up for the last one, but it is what it is.
One day you'll get one here. We don't come back to the Chili Bowl this season, but man, I'll tell you what, you've got some serious speed, good momentum as well heading into what is now going to be the final 9 weeks. Of course, we take next week off and look forward to the Grove in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, looking forward to the Grove. I think last time I won there, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I did. So hopefully we can rock up to the Grove in 2 weeks and the final nine races of the championship. I mean, I don't think we're in championship contention. It's a long way away from having a chance at that, but hopefully just rock up and, I don't know, it'd be nice to try and crack double-digit wins for the season. Pretty high goal, but we'll give it a crack.
Well, nine races left, including the final 4 rounds of a speed week.
And we got to win 5 then.
I think you've got
5.
I think you've only got 4 wins on the season.
I'm looking at the website now. It says 5, but I think it's 5.
I thought Carball had 5 and you had 4.
Other way around, I think. But see, I only got points for 4 wins because Eldora.
Okay, yes, I apologise. Yes,
so
5 wins.
I think
So basically, you've got to win more than half the races left in this one.
yeah, it shouldn't be that hard, should it? Nah.
Joel, that's up to you. Joel, congratulations, second place, buddy. Before we let you go, of course, sponsors, shouts, all that good stuff. Who makes it happen for you?
No, for sure. It won't be an easy task to try and get many more wins. Like, you're racing with some of the best in the world. But look, yeah, massive thanks to the guys at Slick Simsport for all they do, and good run by Elvis tonight. Look, hopefully we can rock up in 2 weeks and have a good run at Williams Grove. And yeah, massive thanks to the team and myself for all they do, and yourself for broadcasting, Brett, and Rice here as well, and everyone else that makes it possible.
All right, there we go. Joel Berkeley there, home in second spot. Home in third place tonight. Come from about 400th place. I have no idea where he come from tonight, but Bradley Oldfield, man, you were coming those last 10, 15 laps. You just found the line a little too late.
I've been running that line the whole race, just coming from 12th, cars everywhere. It's always hard to pass at Chili Bowl as is. But just got marked around by a couple of them yellows, sort of set me back. Getting past a couple of people and the yellow comes out and goes back to the lap before, so you just get back in the spot and it's back to square one. But felt quick, definitely felt like I had a race winning car tonight. Yeah, just ran out of laps, I think.
Obviously things just not going your way, with the starting positions and whatnot, but track towards those last sort of 10 or 12 laps, it looked like it was pretty racing. You and Harry had a pretty good battle there for probably what was 5 to 10 laps before. I'm not sure what happened to Harry, whether he jumped the inside berm or not, but yeah, always good to race against your teammates and have a multi-lane racetrack.
Yeah, absolutely. You always got to smile, and when you're racing next to someone like Harry, which I feel like I do every night, but always good to have a clean race, and then just super happy with the result.
Now, championship aspects, are you sort of keeping an eye on the championship? Does that play into your mind each time you come into a Rush Sim Racing Midget Super League event?
Oh yeah, it's incredibly hard not to think about that, especially when it's got pretty high stakes on it. But just so you come, do it round by round, take it as is on face value, and just try and do the best you can.
All right, next week we take a week off, but the following week we head to Williams Grove Speedway. Thoughts on that racetrack? Do you feel comfortable there, or you just got to wait and see and turn some laps in a couple of weeks' time?
Yeah, I can't say I've ran too many laps there, so it'll be interesting. Every time I have raced there, I've had a little bit of pace, so hoping we can keep that ball rolling.
All right, Bradley, third place finish here tonight. Well done on that podium finish here at the Chili Bowl. Before we let you go, of course, sponsor shouts, all that good stuff, buddy. Who makes it happen for you?
United Sim Sports, as always, for their support. They provide me with a unreal amount of support all the time. KCLD cleaning, high performance videos, Origin graphics, Ultimate Dirt TV for doing the stream as always, Midget Super League for hosting the event and running it well. Had a couple problems tonight, but yeah, they always do a wicked job.
All right, there we go. Bradley Oldfield there, home in third position. James Rice, Berkeley Rumsey, what a race. And even Oldfield and Stewart there as well.
Well, there we go. Sorry.
Leave-
I got caught again.
Leaving me in the lurch.
Sorry, yeah, but no, I think the whole racing tonight was awesome, and the battles between Rumsey and Berkeley. Then you had Goodyear in the mix as well, and then obviously Oldfield driving through. So some good drives there, and obviously thank you very much, Brett, for allowing me back in the booth here once again. And obviously I'll be back here in a couple of weeks' time for Williams Grove.
Yeah, we'll take next week off and come back in 2 weeks' time. Basically, I think it was September 2nd, I think it is. Yes, it is. September 2nd, round number 22 of the Rush Sim Racing Midget Super League. Of course, a big thanks to, of course, Rush Sim Racing, 87 Creative, Kush Clothing Co., all the guys behind the scenes here at the Midget Super League, Alan, Darren, Steve, Ricey, all you guys do a phenomenal job, and so glad to bring you the coverage here each and most Wednesday nights here on Ultimate Dirt TV. 21 weeks wrapped up after tonight, and of course 9 weeks left, including 4 nights of a Speed Week competition later on to wrap up the season. We look forward to your company in a couple of weeks' time at the Williams Grove Speedway. And of course, a big thanks to the sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV. Big thank you to, of course, Wicked Cushion, World of Thunder Racing League, and Loud Pedal Productions. On behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV and the management behind the scenes, on behalf of your broadcast team tonight, James Rice and myself, Brett Wheeler, we say farewell, good night from the Tulsa Expo Center, and until then, good night.